Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of A Shropshire Lad 52 Far in a Western Brookland by A.E. Housman. This poem reflects on themes of nostalgia, memory, and the passage of time. Here, Housman reminisces about a childhood Brookland, now a distant memory, contrasting it with their current isolated existence in London. The poem explores the emotional connection the speaker has with their past and the feeling of separation from their roots. The speaker is deeply moved by the memories of their childhood and the natural beauty of the Brookland, evoking a sense of longing for a simpler past. The poem highlights the stark contrast between the speaker's past life in the countryside and the current isolated existence in the city of London. The poem emphasizes the deep connection the speaker has with nature, particularly the poplars. Poplars is a very tall tree, and the glimmering weirs and how they seem to mourn their absence. The poem explores the power of memory to transport the speaker back to a time and place they deeply cherish, even when they are physically separated from it. The speaker's experience in London highlights the feelings of separation and isolation they experience in the city, further emphasizing their desire to return to their past. In essence, the poem captures the bittersweet feelings of longing and nostalgia for a lost past, juxtaposed with the isolation and anonymity of the present. Now let's read the poem. Far in a western Brookland. So when he's saying far itself, we understand that he is not in Brookland and somewhere he is far away. And since he says western Brookland, we can understand he is somewhere further from that. That bred me long ago. Bred means growing up. It helped him to grow up, which made him to grow up. And he says that all this happened long ago. The populace stand and tremble by pools I used to know. And he says in that place, this popular trees are very common, and they stand and they are so tall that you feel that when they move, it is as though they are trembling. And they'll be found near all the pools, and he says, I remember that very well. There in the windless night time, the wanderer, marvelling why, halts on the bridge to hearken how soft the populace sigh. So he says, sometimes in the night time also, the wind will not be felt that much. So he says they are windless night time, and at that time when a wanderer comes there, he will marvel why, and he will halt on the bridge. And why he will halt is to hear the soft, because the wind is not blowing. It is a very soft wind, and he can hear even in that the populace all sighing. Sigh is a deep breath let out by someone to express their sadness or longing or loss. And he says, he hears, no more remembered in fields where I was known. Here I lie down in London and turn to rest alone. So he says, but that he can hear. But here I know in the fields, because I had been there at one time, but now I am lying down in London and I am turning around and I am taking rest all alone. So he says, I feel lonely here. I have no one. I feel isolated. There by the starlit fences, the wanderer halts and hears my soul that lingers sighing about the glimmering weirs. And he says, when I am lying alone here in London, there that wanderer by the starlit fences, that is, the fences are getting their light from the stars in the sky, and that moonlight and starlight, that wanderer is halting, and he can hear. What he can hear is, he can hear my soul here lingering, sighing. He says, I'm longing for that place, about the glimmering weirs. So I'm thinking about all my childhood memories, and I'm longing to go back there. And my feeling, this wanderer will definitely be able to hear, and here he ends the poem. It's a very touching poem. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.